Hey guys, so we're trying something a little different today. Uh, as you can see, we have the green screen up, so we're trying that out. Um, with me, Yami,
Hi.
and today we're going to voice over the trip we took to the Lakeland Antique Mall. Right. So originally I was going to put up the raw footage, but the footage has a lot of um, copyrighted music on it because that's what they play over the loudspeakers at the antique mall. So we're pretty much going to just talk you through it. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had left Chiefland and we were trying to avoid traffic in Orlando. So instead of taking the exit to the turnpike to Orlando, we kept going down 75. And then I noticed the signs for Lakeland. And then I remembered that the antique mall was in Lakeland. Now you're probably wondering what the hell's so special about this antique mall. All right, without even starting the video, you can see and you can get an idea of why the Lakeland Antique Mall is a unique type of antique store. So let's hit play on this so you can check it out. So right off the bat, you're going to see this is all the stuff from Shrek 4D. So you're probably wondering how this ended up in an antique mall in Lakeland. They don't throw this stuff away. This stuff gets auctioned off, and lucky for us, I guess, there's a couple people that do frequent those auctions, and then they put that stuff up for sale here at the Lakeland Antique Mall. You don't have to worry about going on eBay and getting ripped off. You can actually go in person, not to get ripped off, but to get some pretty decent deals. There we have the animatronic Three Little Pigs from the pre-show. If you remember those guys.
Yeah.
That little screen right there in the middle, that would light up and you'd see the three little pigs and they would talk and the cages would shake. Very fond memories.
Yeah, those were really cute.
I've got some Halloween Horror Nights banners up. We got Spider-Man, but that doesn't look like it's from the park. Now that I really look at it, that looks like it's from the Sony movie Spider-Man. So that might have come from a movie theater
Maybe.
or something. The big Lord Farquaad Facebook shields that used to hang around outside. The Those are the parody posters. They making fun of Disney World. So you'll hurl in your teacups when you ride Donkbo. And you had the Dumbo parody, the Tiki Room parody. I remember they had, I think, Haunted Mansion parody.
Yeah, and those were actually like on the queue when you were walking towards the ride.
Facing Despicable Me
Yes.
in 4D.
40.
Lord Farquaad's Enchanted Tick Room. Actually, I didn't notice this the first time, but on the left hand of the screen there's one of the costumes worn by the attendants at Shrek 4D.
Oh, he got a little
You
uniform.
know, I didn't see that the first time. You got your 4D glasses. You've got the trash cans that sat outside of Shrek. If I had the space, I would have bought a trash can. I really would have.
I had to stop him plenty of times.
I didn't have the room. All right. This is the antique mall's bread and butter. So if you notice right here, that's from the Contemporary Resort, and it's a prop vase. Um, these were actually used in rooms. So if you've ever stayed on site at a Disney resort and you saw a vase, a lamp, bedding, artwork, Furniture,
Drawers,
yeah,
chairs, tables, anything.
you could probably find it at the antique mall. They're decently priced.
Yeah,
I think these vases were $30, $20.
around there. Yeah.
They were very inexpensive, and they have them from all the different resorts. If you didn't know, once they go into refurbishment mode, they don't throw this stuff away. If Disney or Universal can make money off of this stuff, off of their garbage, they will. So all of this stuff goes into auction and ends up again online or here at the antique mall. Um, Again, a lot of this stuff is just pretty common. There's so much of it out there.
Yeah, but like how cool would it be just to have like your bathrooms with all the decorations from like one hotel?
Yeah, it'd be really cool. I'd love to do that. And we will one day.
You heard him here.
Yeah, I don't care. Not putting me on blast or anything. I didn't do anything. So if you notice right there on the left-hand edge of your screen, you're going to notice a Christmas tree. Um, every year the Christmas trees are different, both at Disney and at Universal. So once the holidays are over, they get sold off in auction, and there are a lot of Christmas trees in this place. So if you want a pre-decorated, fairly large Christmas tree, head on in. Didn't notice the price because we're not in the market for a Christmas tree, but there are a ton of Christmas trees in this place. Here's the various artwork that you can find on the walls. They have mirrors. I believe here I was saying the terrors that that mirror has seen. That's from the Yacht Club. There's Ryan. Some more artwork that, again, various resorts. If you recognize any of this artwork, leave it in the comments. Lamps. I really did want a lamp, but honestly, like we have nowhere to put a lamp. But I really did want one of those lamps. And the artwork isn't very expensive. Later on in the video, you're gonna see for a fairly large piece what one goes for. But what I was noticing was that entire bookshelf
Yeah,
from the
Polynesian.
Polynesian. I didn't. You'll see things and you'll think it's just part of the display, but what you won't realize it's for sale as well.
Yeah, I think everything in there has a price tag.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's a couple items that I really wanted that turn out didn't have a
Yeah.
price tag on them because they really were just for display. But pretty much everything in there you can probably buy. There's business cards in each of the booths. You can call them, email them, and I'm sure they'll give you a price. That is a hidden Mickey chair from the Contemporary. I believe that one was about $75, maybe less. Again, if you want a chair that's had a million butts in it, by all means. You'll notice things again from Christmas, Halloween. There, that piece of art right there, I believe was from the Contemporary, and it's large. I mean, you saw Ryan standing next to it. I think that was only $75. So, yeah, it's throwaway art.
But if you really liked your stay and you want to take a little piece of memory that nobody's going to have, or hardly anybody's going to have, this will be perfect.
Yeah, Grand Floridian.
Yeah, it tells you what hotel it's from
And right there, you can see a picture of the room
with the
with a copy of the artwork. So for $75, you can have a piece of the Grand Floridian in your room. I believe all of that stuff is from Saratoga Springs. More lamps. It's a really cool place, guys. And this is just like the back part. It's really like the e-ticket of the entire thing. All of the Disney collectibles and memorabilia. The entire mall, though, is a functioning antique store. There's different stalls. Everybody has different things. You're going to find clothes, jewelry, books. There was a bunch of comic book stalls.
Yeah.
There was collectible cards. There was a lot of cool things in there, and there were definitely a lot of antiques in this antique mall. It's not just what you see on screen now with the rare and hard to find and old Disney memorabilia.
Yeah, a lot of knickknacks, a lot of crafts. It's just very interesting not only to go and see this, but to see what other people have.
And if you see that right there, that was a flame-proof Mouseketeer costume that a child would put on its face
But it's
for
flame-proof.
Halloween and say, "I am a Mouseketeer. Give me candy." And I don't know if you saw the serial killer Donald Duck mask from before. Yeah. Yeah, this place is stuffed full of like just cool old memorabilia. Um, these stuffed animals, these things are at least 60, 70, 80 years old. Like that doll up in the front, which just looks like a regular doll, that's actually one of the old Snow White dolls.
And you can tell, like, the Mickey Mouse in the bag, the Donald
Yeah.
Duck. They don't make those designs anymore.
And then whatever
That
this guy
thing
is, I don't know who he was, but
the
he's there. I actually really wanted one of these from the
bathroom at the Glam Floridian.
bathroom at the Grand Floridian. I've never stayed there, but I want those. Those are cool.
Yeah, those are really cute.
Here was something really cool. You'll never know what you're going to find. This giant plaster rose was from the 25th anniversary when they turned Cinderella's castle into a giant cake. I don't think you can see it there in the picture because these flowers were towards the bottom of the castle.
Oh, comforter set.
The bedding.
The Cinderella and Prince Charming costume
For winter.
for winter for their Christmas parades.
Yeah, I think I zoom in on the price. Some of this stuff is not cheap, guys. There you go, $47.50, and that is not $47.50. It's almost $5,000, which isn't bad.
No,
You know, if you're into that. Again, a lot of cool stuff. There's a ton of bedding. I go a ton of bedding.
a lot of the runners.
Yeah, a lot of runners if you, for some reason, want a runner on your bed.
Halloween Horror Night
Halloween
stuff.
Horror Nights. They've got these were sold in the tribute store. So they're facsimiles of the ones that were actually next to the busts.
At the tribute store.
At the tribute store.
Halloween Horror Nights.
That sign down there for Chez Alcatraz was actually used in the park at Universal Studios. Again, they stop using it, it goes up for auction. Nothing goes in the garbage. There was this section that had a ton of mannequins, props, all from Halloween Horror Nights. These are your high ticket items. So if you're running a home haunt and you want to spruce it up and really put like that centerpiece item, you might want to hit this place up. They're pricey, but
they look really, really cool.
yeah, they're really cool, and it's something that was used at Halloween Horror Nights. Like you're bringing in, piece of the big time into your little home haunt, and I think that'd be pretty cool.
All the little plush.
If you're allergic to dust, be careful.
Take some allergy medicine right before.
Because there are a ton of plushies.
For the parades,
The
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras in-store display.
More Shrek stuff in the back.
A lot of Shrek stuff.
Look at all the Christmas trees that you were mentioning before.
Ah, yes, my sassy ET that we found in somebody else's booth. We found that guy. But then
We found another.
we also found this guy who allegedly is also ET.
That's an ET impersonator.
That is an old ET. But if you want those vintage ugly plushes, they have a ton of those there too. Also, a lot of pop vinyls. Tons of pop vinyls. The gizmos. Yeah. One was labeled vintage, the other one wasn't, as if they weren't both vintage. 1980s Gremlins. Yeah, there's weird stuff in there.
That's actually pretty cool.
Art.
Some banners. Creepy dolls.
Oh, there's no guarantee that the stuff in this place isn't haunted. This was just a cool stall that I found. Like when you kind of think of like an antique shop in Florida, this is kind of what you see a lot of nautical stuff, a lot of random stuff, stuffed fish.
Almost every single booth had something of Disney or
Yeah.
Universal. So if you can't find it in one booth, give it a try and walk around. You might find it in another.
Yeah, and we haven't been to Disney in like 7 years. So there was a ton of stuff that I don't know if maybe it was common in the parks, but there was stuff I had never seen before. There's stuff I hadn't even seen online. Mug sets, magnets, dolls, different sorts of things that I had never seen. So if you're looking for those unique items, this might be the place to go.
Or something that you might have missed at the park. You never know if you're going to find it there.
Like this guy. He judges you. And that was pretty much it. It was a pretty short trip. We weren't in there that long. We did manage to get
a couple of things.
A few things. So my little piece of Shrek 40, it's green screen. But they're green. You see them. They're on screen right now. The Shrek 4D glasses. Pick these up. As you can see, $5. Awesome little thing to have for memorabilia without having to steal it like everybody else does. Kind of like our Star Tours glasses or our Bugs Life glasses. Whatever. What? So, Yami picked up this. We had never seen one of these. They were from Animal Kingdom. Sippy cup. Didn't even know they existed. Never seen one. Never saw one on social media.
I don't know how you're supposed
You can break it down. I don't want to break it down because I'm scared to break it. But the cool thing is
it lights up.
It does light up. So cool little thing. I think this was also like $5.
I think so.
So, and it does change colors. It's invisible now because it's green. So another pretty cool item that we picked up.
Another.
See, some of this stuff isn't even in the bag yet. This one was the popcorn bucket. So I think you saw Yami and Ryan sorting through these. This one was the sippy cup. And they don't have Gus. I did my research. I couldn't find a Gus anything, anywhere. We picked up a pack of B-plane cards that was used at the Dunes Casino in Las Vegas. This was $2. So if you play cards, you know that buying a pack of B cards is more than $2. So just a brand new pack of B cards is worth more than $2. This was a good buy, I think. It's a pack of cards for us to take camping. I did pick up a history book, Florida's Past. Whoa. Oh, it's green again. Book price $18. Tons of old history books in that place. Yami did manage to pick up a couple things.
A little Halloween tote.
This way? Yeah, there you go. So that one, and
Oh, and that was only like $10.
that was like $10.
And then a purse. Say yes to the bows. It's in like perfect condition. It has all the straps. Everything inside is like super clean. These go online for, I've seen them anywhere from like 25 to like 45. It depends on the condition if it has tags. This one I picked up for like $18. So
You can't beat it. Guys, if you're ever in Lakeland, it's right off I-4. You can see it from I-4. So you're talking about maybe 40 minutes, 35 minutes away from Orlando, Maine. If you're ever in the area, just shoot on down and pick yourself up some cool theme park memorabilia. And that's it.
and actually, if you're into like thrifting or antique malls and stuff, they do have a little pamphlet.
See,
Yeah. That takes you through like all of Florida and like the antique malls that they have. It's just cool.
there are a ton of you head up into Central and North Florida. There are a ton of antique shops, and they all have really cool things. It's not like the antique shops in Miami that are, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
hope you guys like this video. It's something new. We are going to try using more of the green screen. We're going to try to cover some more of the theme park news. There's a lot going on with Disney. There's a lot going on with Universal. Not so much going on with Busch Gardens. There never is a lot going on with Busch
And they
Gardens.
stay quiet.
Um, but we are going to try to do a little bit more of those types of videos for you guys because we can't get out that often. But we do have a couple locations that we are looking at, and we look forward to taking you there. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
okay.
guys.
Bye.
Catch you later.